Well, that's a weird little... That was an interesting start to our episode. Welcome back to the Let's Play Part 2. You just seen me clip through all of this dirt and land on the bottom layer. So we've got our basic setup going, and I still somehow misplaced one of the pans here. But as I was talking about, the water can get a little annoying, so you can turn the water pipe sounds down if you don't want to hear them, which in this case I am going to do. And essentially, just like the rest of the game, we're just trying to make more money. More money and more money, but really we want to try and get this process automated. So we're gonna take our sweet time here and maybe just get some stuff set up, and then what we'll do is once I have a little bit of more gold to sell, we'll go and get some more parts to continue our automation process. And then ultimately we'll just have to dig a hole and get lower, and then we can really get the process going. But for now, just sit back and enjoy. Alright, so we got a decent little stack here going on. We're going to heat up that iron. We're going to kind of hold on to some of this stuff. And as you can see, it's kind of a pain in the royal butt to actually sit there and go sort one by one. So the next thing we really want to invest in is a machine to help us sort our product. So what do we got? We got a ruby. And then we got, ooh, we got an onyx that early. Onyxers are the rarest gem that I've seen up to this date. So I'm going to keep that there. We're going to probably take these 2 sapphires and we're probably just going to sell them. Is this thing going to heat up and melt all my ore or what? Oh, there we go. So let's dump our iron into here. And I'm going to save every bit of cloutium we have. Again, you can't sell power shards. So I am going to take that bar there. And I'm going to take these gold here. I'm actually going to hold on to the gold for a minute. I'm going to take this and I'm going to just run up the hill. Actually, no, I want to have a cart with me. I always think I don't need the cart, but trust me, you're going to need the cart if you stop at the store. So there's a whole town to explore here. As you can see, there's a shop over there. There's a shop farther down. There's a little village. If you look at the map, and we will, I mean, you can explore at your will, if that's your jam. Like me, I think I explored the whole map before I even really did much. But I feel like you don't need that stuff right at this moment, so I'm just going to take all these goodies here. Actually, I'm going to go run over here with this quick and make sure the stock market isn't offering more. What are they offering? Nope. 89.3, which isn't very much. So I think if I sell this for 265, I don't know what I have left at the shop, or sitting at the shop, but should be enough to get the piece that I'm looking for. I mean, there's 2 ways you can go, and I feel like we might be better off getting the anvil and the hammer first, because it does just make us more money, even though let's look at our options. 165, 86, and 105. I don't know if I have enough for everything. Oh, there's that other pan that I knew I had that I couldn't find. We might be in luck. 414. Okay, so I want to get the sorter first. That's what I want, a hand sorter, at least one. So that's 165, leaving us with 249. Actually, I think I actually want... I think I want two of these. And you'll see why I want at least two. So yeah, let's get one more hand sorter for 165. Got 84 bucks left. We'll come back in a minute with a little bit more. We're going to take another block here. Let's take 2 more blocks. Okay. Bring our little bit of goodies back to our base. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to grab this pickaxe over here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first of all? I'm going to crank my gamma up a little bit because I know it's a little dark. And until I get a headlamp and some more lights, this is just going to help us. Okay, so what we want is we want to do some organization here. So what this is going to allow us to do is... do I need water in it? I guess I do need water. So, I believe it's going to take water in. Actually, no, we're going to move that. We're going to put this one here. We're going to put this one here. And then we're going to put... where's the other one? We're going to put the other one right here. And then, so what this is going to basically allow us to do is hand sort items, so we don't have to physically pick the items up one by one and sort them and organize them. Looks like we're going to need some more pipes too. Well, well, well. Because this one can go, oops, like that, and then we have it. So we need a T and a curve. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell this gold block, even though I wanted to hang on to it. Oops. I'm gonna save onto those 2 gems for a minute, and you'll see why here in a bit. I don't need to bring all those with me. So we'll probably fast forward through this slow phase of... Actually, what I'll do is I'll leave this here. And I'll just grab this and run. It'll be a little bit faster.
Hail blood.
Yep, 325 for the gem and the gold bar. And so as you'll see in a minute here, once we have the sorter, again, our process is going to be way sped up. And I think now actually we'll have enough for the other part that I wanted to invest in. We'll take that money there, and we'll drop it that money there, and we'll put that there, and we'll grab this, and we'll dump this in here, and we'll hop into that, and we'll pull this over here. Oh, did I not grab it? I sure didn't. I must have double-clicked. Okay, we'll drop that there. We want to get an anvil. And we want to get a blacksmithing hammer. And then we said we wanted a T. And another curve. Alright. Now, do I have enough? What do I got? I got $3.99. We're going to grab a valve as well. And then I do want to get... Do they really? Oh, it's here. 42. Whoa. Get in there. Perfect. Okay, so we bought that construction hammer too, and the added bonus of that is it allows us to lock down pieces that we've placed. So the pipes and the the foundations, because right now if you press E on this, you're going to pick it up and it's kind of annoying. We don't really want to do that. So let's take our other curved piece here, rotate it that way. Let's grab our little T section here. Oops. Sometimes it can be finicky. We want to rotate it that way. Okay, so those are both now connected to the water. We've got our bucket there, our bucket there. Looks like we're only going to do 4 at a time. That's all right. Usually I do more, but we can always change it so it goes off the other way as well. Put a bucket there. And we'll put a bucket here. And then we'll take our valve. And we'll put our valve on... Oops. We'll rotate it up. So as you can see, the valve is turned this way. That means it's closed right now. And now we'll take that hammer and we're going to hit the left mouse button and we're going to lock all these. You see the orange outline goes away? That's exactly what we want to happen. So we'll lock down all these blocks and these pipes. You don't need to lock down the bear or the pans because we're going to be moving them around. Can't lock down the lamp, but you can lock down pretty much anything you don't want to move. Okay, we'll leave that there, including these, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we can lock those 2 down as well. So now we can turn the water back on. As you can see, it's pointing straight now. And it looks like it's filling up all of our 4 barrels. So we're just going to do a little mining session here now to get some more income flowing in. And so, rather than this, what I think I'm actually going to do is we're going to take this pick here, and you can hold it down. You don't have to click by click. And I'm going to dig out a decent hole. We're going to go down to the bottom, almost as low as we can. Basically, the lower you go, the more value you find in what you're mining. So for example, like the chunks of ore will be heavier as well with the diamonds, and the rarity will increase. So you'll find more sapphires and rubies and onyx if you're digging lower. So that's a bit low though, as you can see. I can barely get out and I can't see the pans up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure I have a way to hop out here. And we're just going to basically try and, oops. We're going to mine out like all of it later, but we're going to try and stand here and dig as low as we can and fill up the barrels with that. And we'll just drop it down there. Sometimes I think I click it so quick that it doesn't make the sound, so you don't know you're actually doing it. Oops. 1, 2. Yeah, I did that last one so quick you didn't even see the action. So now that we've got our handy dandy sorters lined up, oops, we'll do a couple more scoops here. Where did my brush just go? There it is. Almost fell into the earth. Turn that water off. Brush, 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 brush. Okay. So now here's where we move on to our next phase of automation. I'll dump all my stuff together. And what I want to do is I want to select the stuff I want to sort. So on this one here, we want to separate gold. So this little pad here determines what's getting sorted. And then we want to put iron ore down here. So the idea being, I guess I need some more pans. The idea being that these items are going to get launched out and sorted, so we don't have to manually pick them up. But we don't really want to pick them up off of the ground. So hopefully, actually what we could do is we could take a piece of gold here. Oops, that's iron. I want to make sure it's lined up slightly. So I want to drop this one in here. Hey. Oh, I turned off the water. That's what happened. Perfect. That launched off right into there. Okay, so what we can do now is we can take this whole bin. I need to get some more blocks, of course, and we can dump it in here. Oh, and I kind of missed a little bit. But as you can see, it separated the iron, the gold, the gems, and the shards all into different little piles here. So now we can take our goodies. I'm going to put them back in this bin. Actually, since the gold is all good, we'll take the gold. And we'll make sure... Am I going to get it? There we go. The gold made it in. And then we'll put the iron in. And so what we might need another cauldron in a moment, or yeah, whatever, not cauldron, or yeah, cauldron. No, crucible, and then forge. We might need another forge in a bit here. So we're going to dump our gold into here. Hey, what's that over there? A piece of gold? We'll get to you later. And then we'll put our iron, dump that in there as well. Did we get it all? We did. So we're going to take this bar out of here. We're going to dump the iron in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to throw the iron and the gold bars back in here. And you'll see why in a moment. We're going to take our anvil. We're going to place it down. Sure, we'll just do it. No, I don't like that way. I like it this way. And you'll see why in a moment. And we'll bring our hammer over there. We'll take this hammer and we'll lock it down just to avoid any headache. And now we're going to take this nice little red gem we got here. We're going to put it on there because we want to actually craft something out of it. So when you click on it, it gives you options. A dagger, an axe, a sword, a ring, or a necklace. And it tells you on top what you're going to need to craft said item. So in this example, you need 2 gold bars that are hot, that's a little flame on it, and 1 gem. For the dagger, you just need 1 iron bar that's hot. Axe is 2 iron bars that's hot. Sword's 3 iron bars that's hot. And a ring is 1 gem and 1 gold bar. So we're going to take this gold bar here. We're going to put it on there with the gem, and with the hammer, bam, craft it into a ring. And now, you can't do that with, you can't add gems to the weapons. So in this case, we're just going to take the iron and turn it into a dagger. Now, I should be able to put both of these in here. Will it allow me to carry that? Yeah, it will. I think we'll hold on to those emeralds for now before we sell them. We're definitely going to need a few more pans and a few more... Oh, I got one more block over there. Yeah. We'll put this one, I think it'll go right here. And then something like that should be able to... Yeah, perfect. And then so we want to put that one we're bringing with us. That one's full. So we need 1, 2, 3. I'd say we need another 5. Oh, we'll still grab another 5 pans, but we should be able to put that one there. We'll say 5 or 6. Oops. And we'll do one more run up the hill. And then that should probably wrap it up for our second phase of automation. That's not fully automated yet, but on the way back we'll take a look at the next piece that's going to help us actually get to that automation point where we can kind of sit back and do a little more, you know, we could build a house if we wanted to, and it'll start collecting stuff for us. So for now, we're just going to take our goodies, drop them there. So if you think back to what we had less iron and ore overall, iron and gold, and only a gem, and we're getting more value. So once you start combining stuff and selling it, your money starts basically going up exponentially. I find there's a point in the game that money isn't really an object anymore, which is, I'm okay with that because I just kind of want to build anyways. So we're gonna run back down our hill, walk with our cart. We're taking the long way this time because I want to stop off over here. So these two items here, the forged iron drill and the forged iron harvester, are limited stock as he's putting out. He's only going to sell us one of each of these, but that's all right. It's going to get us in a reasonable state to start crafting. And then the machines, if you don't filter the water, they start to take damage and stop working. So in a sense, you know, there is a money sink, but I kind of just find it tedious. So we'll talk about that later. But for now, we're going to go back over here and we're going to take a look at what we need to make our life a little easier. So we talked about needing more pans. So this one's one of ours. But we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We shouldn't need any of this stuff just yet. Now we could definitely get one here. We could get one more machine to help us sort a bit more, but that's not my full priority right now. I think what I'm going to do is invest in another small furnace. Get in there better. I don't think we really... I'm going to get one more casting mold, just so I can dump iron and gold and not have to move the block. How much do we have? $3.99 again. Plus 28. $4.27. Yeah, 361 for a hat. It's not cheap. Let's, Is there an easy way I can drop these? Grab a few more of these blocks since they're cheapy cheap. As long as it's staying in there, I don't care what it looks like. Okay, we'll grab a few more blocks. Put them in here. Should have enough. Yep, 228. Take our stuff back. And basically, that's the start of the game, you know? And we are going to keep expanding to the point where we're not doing any shoveling at all. Like, that's a big waste of time, and we don't need to be doing that. So I like to keep things just a little bit neater, and it helps me stay on track. So if we put this one right here, we kind of know that this thing is going to spit out towards the edge. Just like that. So the other idea was that we want to... I think what I'm going to do is put a nice layer of blocks over there. So if I want to stand right in front, I can. Scroll wheel can push the items away. And there is tons of more building options. What you're looking at is the only options that are available at the starting sales point. We'll put that one there. We'll grab the hammer. We'll lock all these down so we don't accidentally pick them up. We'll put our other crucible just somewhere over here. And basically the other reason... Sorry, that's not the crucible. We'll put the other furnace here. And basically that's just going to be for heating up blocks. So we'll have that there. And then we have our... Can I place these? No, I can't. You just get to drop the drop them where they lie. So we'll put this here, this here. So I think what I'll probably do is eventually we'll get one more of the hand sorters, and then that'll be for sorting the gems out. And then we're gonna fill up the rest of these, get them back on track, and that'll be our basic setup. One more real step, which is basically saving up money so we can buy our first machines. All right, that was episode 2 of Hydroneer. Hopefully you're enjoying the physics of the game and the little bit of tediousness that's coming with it. I know I do. It keeps me busy. So yeah, everybody, thanks for stopping by. In for the win. I'm Sin. I'll be back with some more videos in the future. Cheers.